We'd like to begin by posing a question. The very question, in fact, that created Ashlar-Vellum. Despite the speed and power of today's computers, why does CAD software seem so clumsy and complicated? Why should you have to guess about on-screen alignment? Why can't precision drafting be as effortless as freehand sketching? Why doesn't CAD software work the way a designer thinks? All of which leads to yet another question. Why not do something about it? Ashlar-Vellum for the Macintosh solves the two greatest problems in computer-aided design today. The first is how to get precise alignment of geometry on screen. Vellum's answer is a breakthrough technology called the Drafting Assistant. In simplest terms, the Drafting Assistant is built-in intelligence that works full-time behind the scenes, while giving you continuous on-screen feedback. As you draw, it automatically anticipates and displays logical design points right on the screen. Just move the mouse, and endpoints, midpoints, perpendiculars, tangencies, quadrants, intersections, all appear automatically with double precision floating point accuracy to 16 decimal places. To accept a design point, you simply click the mouse or ignore it and move on. No guesswork, no complex commands. It's that fast to use, that easy to learn. Even construction lines appear automatically, making drafting constructions effortless. Some like to say Vellum is as easy as a drawing program, but that's not really correct. It's easier, because built-in intelligence lets you sketch loosely, but still get absolute precision in your drawing.
Before Vellum, I don't know how I ever did my work. It makes everything so much faster, so much easier, so much more satisfying to get quick and accurate, clean-looking results. So I start off with Vellum, doing a layout of how the parts fit together, what they look like, use those critical dimensions, go over to a spreadsheet, use it to calculate all the specific dimensions in a very complicated shape that couldn't be done by hand, transfer that to a word processor to prepare, directly prepare a file for a CNC milling machine, and send that by modem or by disk directly to the shop, and the next day I have the parts done.
As a designer, you think visually. That's why Vellum has made precision drafting as effortless as freehand sketching, by solving the second major problem in CAD, the need for precise dimensions. Suppose you had to draw a simple geometric shape like a triangle. In conventional CAD, you'd have to puzzle through each step, determine your base dimension, remember your geometric constructions if you can, and then figure out how to get the software to do it. All that for one simple shape. Rube Goldberg couldn't design better. But Vellum frees you entirely with integrated parametrics. You simply sketch a rough approximation of the shape, dimension it, plug in the values, and Vellum automatically redraws your design correctly, from the simplest model to the most complex. Parametrics has taken a leap forward with Vellum, because we've taken the power of parametrics and made it both integrated and associative. In a world of constant engineering change orders and aggravating revisions, Vellum makes the entire process of change painless and powerfully simple. Just change a dimension, and the design updates as you watch. Or you can change the geometry and get the same result. Libraries of symbols, families of parts. With Vellum, you simply choose a part and customize it instantly to the exact dimensions you need.
The one thing I like the best about vellum is the ability to be able to make quick changes, easy changes, to be able to look at something one way, look at it another way, and which is so difficult to do on drafting paper and pencil. So when a client calls and says, "Mike, it's not going to fit, you know, it has to be 3 millimeters bigger," it's a very easy way to accommodate our clients' changes.
At first, it's natural to misinterpret the speed and simplicity of vellum. Can't be powerful, right? In actuality, vellum combines some of the most powerful CAD features offered at any price. Until now, only high-end CAD systems let you view your work in different ways. With vellum, you can see your model in various sizes and viewing scales. Make a change in one view, and other views are updated automatically. Vellum also uses non-uniform rational B-splines, free-form curves that are a must where aesthetics and aerodynamics are concerned. You get localized control of complex curves, plus complete curvature continuity through every change. For those who need a DXF file format translator or use GD&T symbols, vellum has them built in. There's even a full 3D database underneath it all. So when vellum's 3D wireframe program is released in mid-1990, you can expand your applications immediately.
When I first showed the engineers vellum, many of them laughed and said, "I can't believe it." What I did in 10 seconds, they said it would have taken them 30 minutes on their CAD program. We are in the process of converting from AutoCAD to vellum. We transfer files in the DXF format over our TOPS network from the PCs to the Macintosh, and it really had no problem so far. How do you tell somebody about vellum in 5 minutes? I don't think you can. And you get real animated and you start going sound effects.
Powerful, fast, intuitively simple. Vellum makes industrial strength CAD click on the Macintosh. Maybe that's why earlier this year, Mac User magazine voted it the best CAD package. Why the Anderson report predicted vellum will set a user interface standard for the 1990s. And why you should get a first-hand look at the future of CAD today.
Finally, vellum really lives up to the Macintosh promise, or Macintosh vision of making things instantly accessible, that you can do so many things you wouldn't even attempt to do otherwise.
Working with vellum is very much like working with a partner. Vellum is helping me do what I'm trying to accomplish.
Well, I usually tell my other designer colleagues just to stop using whatever they're using now and use vellum for a day or maybe half a day, and they'll continue to use it.